If you want fun, varied, informative, and useful Mandarin audio content to boost your listening skills on the way to work, on your morning run, or to passively listen to while you study, the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app is for you. We already have dozens of exclusive Mandarin audio tracks and upload more every week. Pure Mandarin episodes where you hear nothing but Mandarin on a variety of topics. Specials which cover anything from Mandarin slang to Mandarin meditation. Stories which tell and break down Mandarin stories while providing you with vocab inside the app. And the new Learner Journal series where I discover how people learn in order to find the best way to learn Mandarin. If you're looking for a great way to improve your Mandarin listening whilst being entertained, you're in the right place. The Mandarin Monkey Podcast app. Available for iOS and Android. Just search for Mandarin Monkey.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey 广播时间。
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin episode 280.
第280集，那刚刚是什么？那是哪个公司
I think I'm having some kind of breakdown.
是哪一个公司？你是谁？你为什么在这里
Hey, don't ask me too
你
many
为什
questions.
么要穿 Mandarin Monkey 的衣服？
你可以的. Don't ask me so many I can't answer so many questions if I'm having a breakdown. Okay.
星期一早上你在 breakdown。
This is a We've got lots of things going on, don't we?
对啊。
We have 很多东西. You had a 问题我们的 scheduling system 系统，然后我需要concentrate 我的注意力。今天我的注意力是 like two different things. Is 编辑，然后我需要construct 投资的 email.
Yeah.
And get all that information off.
Yeah.
So there's a lot, and then and obviously the edit BNG. So there's editing and stuff to do, and also 广告，很多广告 never-ending 广告。
Never.
It's a 广告 it's 广告.com now.
Yeah.
Essentially.
你就是广告 .com.
I am. I have to be.
你就是一个 create 广告的一个机器。
Yeah. 对啊。
这你应该要去开发一个新的公司吧，就叫做广告公司。
Yeah.
用你的声音，你就在卖你的声音。
对啊。I suppose we could outsource it, but that costs money. You know, to give it to someone else. I mean.
对啦，也是啦。
But hello, happy Monday, everybody, and happy Tuesday or whatever it is the day you're listening to this. Maybe you're manpowing.
Manpowing,
You're manpowing 工作营
做家事营
or doing the housework or
睡觉营
or 睡觉
trying to 睡觉营
If you're trying to 睡觉营 then 应该你会有问题 mainly because of this. Oh, sorry about that. That wasn't very fan song, was it?
可是很多人都说他们会很多人都说他们喜欢在睡觉前听我们的广播他们就觉得很放松。然后我就想说，有吗？有很放松吗？我们不是都在讲一些
We did have, well, the whisper one was fan song.
Yeah, 因为很放松，然后我们自己也很想睡觉。所以我们很难去做一个 meditation 的。
We did, yeah.
我们有，但是很难，就是很难。Like we didn't do this second one.
Of the meditation?
对，因为 the first one 我们录完以后，我们两个就。
We were falling asleep recording it.
好想睡觉哦，就是很难继续下去。
But then I say that, but we didn't have the survey that we have now. So we have 现在我们有我们的魔法的相机 our magic box. And that can record multiple mics. If you remember, 如果你记得我们只有一个麦克风。And we found 它在我们的桌子上。
对。
And we both like.And it was the Black Yeti or the Blue Yeti or whatever, and we were like 对面 like that, weren't we? We had to set it to the 对面 the like mode, and I was like, count to 3, 1, and you were like E, you know what I mean, 2, and we were opposite sides, and we had to go real close to each other all the time and sort of back up.
I've just got an idea.
All the way up and then down and then it's that.
I need to write down my idea.
Oh God, before you forget.
我需要。
你可以忘记了。
我需要。对，你先说话，我先把我的 idea
没关系。I remember we did it, but I could tell you one thing that the meditation episode had was a lot of views, a lot of listens, and a lot of people commented on it and said, make more of these, make a longer one. It was about 30 minutes, it sounds, and lots of people commented, lots of people liked it. So we should probably make another one. But now, because we have the Magic Box and our 2 microphones, we can actually record it not all at once. Because remember, Fujita, we had to record it all at one time.
Yeah.
So that was like 30 minutes of us sitting there going, okay, now breathe in and breathe out. And we were doing it at the same time and partially falling asleep. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. I can stop monologuing about the thing. So yeah, so but we had lots of comments saying, do another one. I can't get to sleep without this. This is amazing. All this kind of stuff. And like, I'll do one with rain and with sea and stuff like that. Are you leaving me alone again? Since I watched it, you did ma.
等一下，那感觉一直来耶。
Okay. I know you need to record, need a sound file, otherwise you'll forget it. I do it all the time, actually. I had an idea yesterday about an audio advert. I used to do audio adverts, didn't I? I used to have time to record audio adverts. And
然后你为什么停了？你为什么停下来了？
I don't have time to do it. I got too many stuff. Like be a man, that kind of stuff. Like, because I've added coding to my list of things I do now. When me and Darian are building or updating apps, which we now do all the time. I didn't have time for it. Now, obviously, we have other series and stuff. We have the stories we're doing, learner journals, 闺蜜聊天室, and I have to edit all of those, as well as record some, because I come and record them with you, the stories, and obviously the journals, and then edit them, and then upload them to the thingy, and so and then obviously all the other business stuff. So I just don't have time to do. I want to, because I 真的喜欢。
而且你喜欢写那个 script， 对不对？你喜欢创作，你喜欢，呀，好可惜哦，我们大家都很喜欢你的故事，哎，就是大家都很期待，就是很想要赶快知道 Tom 的下一个故事是什么？
是什么？
你还记得吗？对啊，我还记得 Ben 他就说哦，他好喜欢你的故事，然后每次都很想要赶快知道你在讲什么。还有那个Ragnar 的
Rasmus
the Wizard， 你们是还有来第1集、第2集、第3集、第4集 ，right？ 那时候好好玩哦。
Yeah, I know. I'd love it. I mean, actually, that would be a cool job to have.
对啊。
To do like audio stories and stuff like that, but it's difficult to build up the business side of those things.
也是。很竞争啦 very competitive. 因为大家都在做。
It's not even just the competitive. It's just the time. Mandarin Monkey takes all of our time, so I don't really have time to do another business. You know what I mean? If Mandarin Monkey was more stable, for us, then maybe I could. If it was a bit more like stable, yeah.
我想如果我们的公司 Mandarin Monkey 很成功的话，我想要在 Crowthorne 开一个珍珠奶茶店。
Oh yeah? Do you think you would do that? Would you do that, set up a 珍珠奶茶 shop?
我以前有一个梦想，有一个 dream， 就是我想要开着那个 van， 那个人家不是有冰淇淋 van 吗？
Yeah, like a portable one.
对，然后但是我想要开珍珠奶茶 van， 然后我就可以去到每个英国的每个地方去卖珍珠奶茶。
你想他们会喝吗？
我不知道
你
觉得英国人会喜欢吗？
他们会喜欢 like 热的，因为外面的天气很 it snowed the other day.
对啊，对啊
It's April.
下雪
And it snowed.
然后还出大太阳。下雪1分钟，然后再大太阳，然后再回到下雪，再大太阳。这是两个很不一样的天气耶。就为什么他们可以在一起？
Both then you and Darian were like, oh my god. At the thingy.
然后想说奇怪，英国的雪 ，How did you make the snow here? Like 为什么可以这样？为什么英国可以？
为什么你问我？
我不知道，因为你是英国人啊。
天气的神吗？
你应该也你习惯吗？以前你来台湾以前，在英国有这样子的天气吗？
Yeah，
真的啊
？Yeah，
就下雪然后大太阳，下雪然后大太阳。
Well, I mean, it's the 太阳 is always there.
Yeah.
Just sometimes it's covered in clouds, right? So a snow cloud will pass over and poo snow on everybody, and then it will fluff off. It will fluff off into the distance, and then the 太阳 will be there for a little while until the next fluff cloud comes along, and then poo snow again.
这对我来说是一个非常不正常的天气，但是又觉得很好玩。
Yeah, I think your mum would really like it.
我不知道啊，他应该会 heart attack， 就是觉得说下雪了，
Yeah.
他会觉得自己快要死掉了，因为下雪了。
但是我们的 I say 我们的 like when it's like 7度 or when it's like 7度 or 9度 or something or like 15度 it's like
就舒
like
服。
16, 17 is like 舒服。
对。
It's like nice. I mean, it's like we went out the other day, didn't we? It was kind of we put jumpers on to go outside and a jacket.
对。
Then we quickly took them off.
对啊。
Because it was like
我们
this
去
is a
走
bit.
路。
We would have walked, but we could have walked. I think we could have walked in just thin jumper and a t-shirt.
对。
So like it was.
对啊。
The weather's, but then in Taiwan, if it's 17, you don't no.
那不行，没办法。
Because of the humid cold, isn't it?
真的很不一样啊，就是湿度的 humidity 真的可以
It
让
really makes a difference.
天气变得非常的不一样。
对。
最近我不是跟你讲说台湾的那个 COVID 的状况越来越不好吗？
Yeah.
然后我今天看、就是
This is a debate.
对，今天我又看是200多个人，然后呢，昨天我就看到了一个 news 一个新闻，他就说台湾现在慢慢的就是要让病毒在人群当中，就他们的意思是说，只要the number doesn't go rapidly grow， 没关系，就是如果是100个、200个每天100个、200个，他们现在就是 OK， 他们现在 OK 咯。但是以前你记得吗？来，如果只有50个人，他们就说 Oh my God, Oh my God， 快点，我们要赶快封城，我们要赶快 lock down。现在他们已经有点 easy， 来就是觉得说 OK，so maybe， 因为他们也有可能看到其他的国家就是慢慢的在 ease the policy。
Didn't you say it was 400 the other day? Like yesterday?
对，对，星期六。
But today's 200.
今天是200多。对，所以我觉得台湾现在也慢慢的在 adapt 那个 policy， 就是让大家跟病毒共存，就是 live together with the virus。但是只要不要 like over 1000个人，他们是不会 lock down。
Really?
对啊，所以我觉得台湾在慢慢的走向 toward that path。Just
letting it go.
对，我觉得这也是好事，但是很多人都在 scold， 就是很多人都在骂，就是说不可以，就是
因为他们的老人会，应该他们会死，
对，他们就是会很担心，因为毕竟以前台湾就是非常的小心，然后只要有50个人或是100个人，就是一定会 lock down， 一定会让大家在家里面。所以
政府说了，如果like 1000个人
，maybe 500或1000个人，如果是来突然就很快的话，
他们会开门吗？
他们会关门，他们会 lock down 台湾，就是让大家不要再去上学，或是不要去工作这样。对，所以他们已经有慢慢的在 adapt 他们自己的 policy， 我觉得很好。
Yeah，
对啊，因为之前我不在讲说，因为我有点担心台湾嘛，因为现在他们还是很安全，但是他没有办法 stop the virus forever， right?
I don't think. I mean, I think probably the most realistic thing's going to happen is it's going to turn into a cold, like a flu. Do you know what I mean? Like the flu has been around for I don't know how long, decades or whatever. And there's vaccines for the flu. Sometimes we get it. People get it. Sometimes they don't get it. Most old people should get it, you know, just in case they get the flu because it can be deadly. And I think probably COVID is going to be the same. Like maybe we'll get every year we'll get a new booster or a shot or whatever. And it will become like it's COVID time. You know, it's winter time, it's COVID time, so let's be careful. And it'll just become that.
对啊，就像现在的那个 common cold, common flu 一样，就是差不多的意思。
Probably just like another version of it.
对啊，好奇怪的感觉，就是你会知道你自己在这个 generation， 然后这个 generation 就发生了一个病毒，或者是杀死人的病毒，然后大家会开始做那个疫苗，然后打疫苗，然后到现在大家慢慢的可以 back on the normal life track。我觉得那种感觉好奇妙。
对，well, I think it's 很有趣，因为the email. We obviously we've gotten loads and loads of people, but the infection rate is very, very high. It was a couple of weeks ago. It was like 90,000 a day or something ridiculous in the UK or whatever. And but most people have got the vaccine now. So when and if they do get it, it's not so serious, right? 他们的症状 is not so serious. So eventually it'll get to the point where everyone would have had it, surely, right? And then their immune system will be a bit readier for it. So when you do get it, or if you do get it again, it won't be as serious. I don't know.
就是你还是会生病啦，但是你的症状就不会那么的严重。我还是很好奇，在英国孩子的疫苗
I think it's 12 though, isn't it, something?
12岁
，Isn't it?
好，美国好像5岁吧。
Maybe. Yeah, or maybe it's wrong. I'm not sure. I don't know.
对啊
But I mean, all of our kids have had it.
对啊。
They've already had it, and their symptoms were fever for a day, on and off.
对
Controlled by Calpol, basically 止痛药
对
and headache.
我不知道他们有没有啊，他们不会说啊。Kyrie 说他有
she had headache.
对
And they slept, and then the next day they're perfectly fine.
对
Just back to normal, running around, being crazy, and just making our life essentially hell for 2 weeks or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I mean, we love them, but you know.
对，就是人在在你 like collapse 的时候，然后你的小孩还是 like 很 very energetic，你就会觉得come on.
Yeah.
我没有办法，就是赶快让我休息。Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think it's too serious in Taiwan.
希望不要啊，当然希望不要，就是希望大家都赶快去打疫苗，赶快保护好自己。然后就算 you got COVID， 不要紧张，不要害怕，这已经是很 normal。来，你不会找到一个朋友是完全like zero COVID。我觉得很难呢，就是现在大家说我有我得过 COVID， 我得过 COVID。
Yeah, everyone's got it.
对啊，然后你要找到有一个你的朋友说我还没 ，that's weird， like 你很奇怪，你怎么了？来我
yeah, I suppose it's got to that point now, isn't it? Where it's weird if you haven't got it. But I think it's kind of interesting also that the human race, we've all experienced the same thing. Like we, as a species, we've all experienced the same thing, as opposed to trying to kill each other or whatever over different things, or like France experiencing this thing and oh my God, and there's whatever in someone else, because you don't connect to it the same way. So if they say there was a pandemic in Belarus or whatever or wherever, you might go oh that's bad.
对
Okay.
然后你就忘记了。
Yeah, I mean, then you 忘记 and then you carry on and 继续 with your 你的生活。
对啊，你就不会记得。
Yeah, and so and I guess this has hit home to everybody. So it's not like one country over in the distance is suffering terribly, and you can kind of claim ignorance and then ignore it. Everyone's dealing with it. We're all dealing with the same thing. So it's kind of the first time I think that we're all dealing with this one issue.
这感觉是我人生当中 in my life the first time 就是经历到体验到这么可怕的事情。
Really?
你有吗？以前
like this?
这么大的 like this big virus spread.
Yeah, no, was that I mean, there was like a couple of no, not worldwide, but in England, there's stuff like swine flu and BSE and avian flu and all that kind of stuff. There was flu epidemics.
Yeah.
Bless you. Twice now, but not anything as bad as COVID.
有，我记得有。
SARS 吗
？SARS 对，这是我第一个，但是那时候我有点小 ，I was in 小學吧 ，elementary school， 所以有一点点 like lost the memory。但是 SARS 是我第一个，第二个是 COVID。
But I think like on the scale though, because I don't know how. I mean, I think SARS killed like 9,000 people or something, or 10,000 people or something.
Yeah, definitely less than COVID.
Yeah, COVID's millions, like, so I think, right? So.
那时候 SARS 很严重，然后我妈妈就说要在家，然后我很开心，因为不用去上学了。然后然后就像我们的孩子一样，他们就是很 ignorant， 然后就会觉得说不用上学很开心，但是殊不知世界正在 suffer from the virus，很可怜。对啊。
Oh yeah, so 2003? Does that sound about right?
应该吧。
Do you remember how old you were, roughly?
大概我学的是小学6、7、8、9岁，我10岁。
Yeah, so it sounds about right. So according to the World Health Organization, a total of 8,098 people worldwide became sick with SARS. So it's only 8,000 people.
对啊。
I mean, back then, I guess it would have been quite a lot, but
还是很多了。
774 people died.
对。对啊。
I mean, but
没有
now
那时候就觉得很严重，因为那时候我们台湾也是要戴 N95 口罩，N95 mask， 我们还是要戴那种口罩。
Yeah.
然后现在也是啊，对不对 ？COVID 也是一个空气传染的一个病毒。Right.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, wow. Yeah. So COVID is killed 6.1 million people. So I mean, like the scales.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying because obviously, and it's also local, you know.
Yeah.
So like for us with BSc and stuff, we had to cull like loads of cows and that kind of stuff, and but it wasn't worldwide. I think Spanish flu was like 50 million or something ridiculous, wasn't it?
真的？
Well, because it was back at a time where we didn't have vaccines readily available and that kind of stuff, and I don't know. But anyway, 6.1 million so far is pretty. Is pretty.
很多人呢。
That's a lot of ren, isn't it?
对啊，真的很谢谢科学家，谢谢科学家，谢谢每位科学家帮我们创造出这么快的疫苗，
Yeah.
然后帮助我们，让我们不需要 suffer 这么多。
Yeah, the scientists.
对不对？
It shows us that it can be done.
对啊。
So, you know.
好了，我们先来欢迎我们的新的 patrons。
Oh yeah, we have to. Okay, so hi. I just want to say we want to say hello, very hello. I don't know what that means. Hi to Anna.
Hi
Or
Anna.
Anna.
Yeah.
What was that?
Anna 应该是 Anna.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at Frozen, it's Anna, but it's spelt the same.
Okay.
But we'd say in English, 我们会说 Anna. 我们会说 Anna because our A's are
Anna or Anna?
But yeah, one of those two.
对。
Hi Anna, and welcome.
美
to
国
Mandarin.
的 Anna.
Oh, you met her?
对啊，昨天那个 Anna，
Oh,
就她。哦，对不起。
Oh, hello, A 吗？
对啊 ，LA 啊，LA 帽子啊。
But she was from Missouri.
开头的 S start with S.
Seattle. Singapore.
St. Louis,
Missouri.
St. Louis, yeah.
St. Louis, nice.
Yep.
St. Louis, Missouri, but she had an LA 帽子，对不对？
LA 帽子，对。
F
他在讲台湾 accent 的英文。
Who 我吗？
你啊。
Oh, 对 yeah, just yeah. How do you say? What's your name? Fred. How do you spell it?
FR
E
D M
yeah. L
X
yeah.
我妈妈说 X
X yeah.
X 还有什么H
I do you know how many times I'm like in class I had to do correct and like when they say F4 and I go F4 is not a word, it's not a letter. F4 is not a letter. F4 L is not a, it's L. Just say L. F4
H
X.
What about orange 他们怎么说
Orange
对啊
什么意思
Orange 他们说 Orange
I didn't hear that.
Orange
Really?
对啊因为那个 G 啊
Oh.
他们没有办法 let the sound disappear他们一定要说
Orange. just let it sink away.
他们会觉得
Resist it.
很奇怪 Orange
Hey, are you on Facebook? No, I am not on the F4B. F4B. Egg, yeah.
Egg
Yeah, that's the one. Anna, hi and welcome. Anna, if it's from America. Anna, I guess.
为什么我会讲到台湾腔
Bizarre.
Okay.
Welcome to the hangout here. Anna joined us yesterday on a hangout. Chi.
对
Lovely to meet. Although I had to obviously run off for the kiddies a couple of times, but Yula was there most of the time to enjoy and got a bit of Anna's backstory, which is always lovely to have someone. I hope you enjoyed. We played a game of 是个问题 and we spent the whole time just trying to guess Ragnar's.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Which was tattoo.
哇好难
It was tattoo in the end. And it was hard. We were all asking questions. We must ask about 40 questions.
Yeah.
No, it was a good one.
对啊 ，tattoo 还蛮难的。
That's definitely a good one.
但是他说他今天会去 get a tattoo， 会去刺青
along a dragon.
一只龙。
Also, welcome to Shanley. I know Shanley was a hangout member, but has recently upgraded to do her lessons, which is probably a good move as the prices are going up.
好棒。
Next month. So, welcome Shanley to taking it serious.
对啊。
Seriously. And so I guess maybe Shanley came in, tested the waters, thought, these guys are all right.
喜欢。
And then and wanted to stay with us. Who's 他的老师是谁？
不知道。
哦，你不知道他先是谁？
还不知道。
Oh, okay. But whoever it is going to be awesome because they're all awesome, frankly.
对啊。
Dugan as well. Dugan was a hangout tier and upgraded all the way to 4 lessons a month. So
欢迎。
Welcome to Dugan as well. Also, Harriet, welcome, jumped straight in there with
went back.
She
went back.
She went
她回来了。
Oh, she came back?
Yeah, she came back.
Oh, she came back.
I don't know why I went back.
She went back where?
She came back. 她回来了。
She came back. Harriet, welcome again to to your lessons. We hope you enjoy. In fact, we know you will. And everything else. So thank you. Welcome to those guys.
欢迎大家。
Great time, by the way. Perfect time is right now if you want to sign up to become a member. If you want to jump on the subscription side of things and prefer to have the sort of payments taken automatically instead of paying one by every time.
对。
Then you can sign up now. It's the best time because the system charges you sort of at the beginning of every month.
Yeah.
So it's the best time to jump in right now. If you thought about joining Mandarin Monkey, even if you are a hangout tier already, to upgrade, now is the best time to do it.
And next month, we are raising up our price.
We certainly are.
So join before we do it.
Yep.
好吗？
Yeah, we have to stay in line with inflation. Inflation inflates, and Mandarin Monkey has not inflated at all for a while. So we have to keep up with ourselves. Otherwise, everyone is gonna die.
And we are slowly dying.
Yes. So,
we have to survive.
So in addition to that, I don't know if you guys have already downloaded the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app. If you haven't, you should do that. If you are listeners on to Mandarin Monkey on like SoundCloud or on Apple or on Spotify, or in whatever what other podcast platform you listen to, do go and download the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app. All you have to do is go to the Play Store, Google Play Store or App Store and search for Mandarin Monkey, and you will find the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app.
Yeah, 没错。
Why should I do that?
因为呢，我们有设计的 design 有其他很多不一样的 content。我们有 Pure Mandarin， me 我 Eula，
是你
3个名字 me 我
Eula
跟 Irene my bestie 我的好姐妹录了一个闺蜜聊天室的主题的系列。那这like 90% 都是中文的，所以你会有很多的中文 99% 都是中。但是后来我发现，就是 Irene 她就说我不知道他们听不听得懂我然后就说哦好没关系啊，你想要讲英文没关系，所以我们还是有来 add in some English vocabulary， 有啦真的啦，我们在讲那个 makeup 有没有 makeup。
Yeah.
然后我们就会讲很多什么眼线啊 eyeliner 什么 mascara 眼
Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of both, but that's not 90%. That's like 99% pure Mandarin, 1% 英文。Okay,
对啊，这是 pure Mandarin。然后我们还有 special， 我们还有 story time。大家应该记得 like before we had 2 podcasts every week.
Yep.
The one is normal chatty podcast. The other one 是故事时间 story time. 那现在呢，我们把它 move 到我们的podcast app，所以所有的故事时间还有 script 还有 audio 都在上面，对不对？
How many do they do?
对啊，然后呢，最近呢，我们有一个新的 series， 新的系列就是 Learner Journal， 就是 Tom 会 interview 一些 learners， 中文 learners， 然后呢会跟大家分享他们是怎么学中文的，他们用什么书、什么 app， 然后他们每天做什么练习中文。这些都在我们的 podcast app 上面。
100%. Now already in there we load new stories, new interviews, new pure Mandarin, new specials, mostly every single week. So you're getting more and more content all the time. Hopefully in inexhaustible amount of pro content that you can get inside the app. If you're thinking, why should I download that? So far, we have eight complete stories there, totaling 32 tracks in the story section. We have 10 Gui Mi Liao Tian Shi episodes with Eula and Irene, pure Mandarin episodes, which has got a really good feedback actually so far that you can listen to if you want to hear pure Mandarin. We have 5 specials which cover. We've got a slang episode in there. We got a 3D haircut. If you want to go to a 3D salon, a hair salon in Taiwan, have you a hairdresser for the day, and we recorded a 3D haircut in Taiwan in Mandarin. In Mandarin, day. We had the meditation that we were talking about earlier. That's on the podcast now on the app, along with some repetition, some other stuff in the specials. And I've already got 7. Learner journals. So that's 7 students or 7 learners who have come along to sort of tell me why they learn and how they learn, because I'm super obsessed with how people learn and to try and find the best possible way to get Mandarin to stick. But go and have a look. That's pro content. There's a 7-day free trial. Sure. So if you just go in and you click on the little monkey in the top right, or it should say free if you click on that, or there's loads of places, or in the little padlocks anywhere all across the app or in the library. You'll get this pay screen. If you scroll down a little bit, there's a 7-day free trial. Click that.
没错.
You can open up the entire library and start listening. If you like it, stay on board. If you don't. That's cool.
对啊.
Just go and have a go.
没错啊，所以我们最近有很多的 ideas， 就是说我们可以带什么样子新的内容给大家。所以呢，大家可以期待 ，looking forward to new content.
And that's kind of that's sort of our new job, isn't it? Coming up is to create more and more content for you guys to listen to and make the Mandarin Monkey Podcast app really worth it, really worth the money. So I mean, it's free to download, obviously free to trial, and then it's not $10 a month, $9.99 a month. It's basically to get access to the library of content and ongoing all of the exclusive content and stuff. So you'll never run out of listening content. Yeah.
你最近都在读什么书？你最近在读什么书呢？
Well, I'm at bedtime.
Yeah.
Well,
你可以跟大家分享啊。
Thank you for asking. I'm currently reading The Witcher series.
你觉得好看吗？
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
你觉得书有很多的 detail 吗？
Yeah, it goes into a lot more detail, a lot more sort of around the character.
有很多 boobies 吗？在书里面？
现在没有。
因为我知道
I mean, it says like breasts a few times, but it's not like it doesn't go into like Naitol and all that kind of stuff. It just says, her shapely breasts or like something.
Oh my god!
Her bosom.
我看那个 Witches 的那个 series， 就每次都觉得好多，很多。
Yeah.
而且很多做爱的画面。
Yeah. That's part makes it good.
Okay.
No? Just sort of, it's like Game of Thrones, right? You didn't want to watch that, right?
No.
It's got everything. It's got everything you need in it. It's got big fight scenes, it's got dragons, it's got nudity, it's got action, it's got drama.
你不觉得有点太多吗？
太多什么？
太多 nudity.
Yeah, no, what is it? Okay, I'm a fan of
nudity.
No, of I don't like unnecessary nudity. Do you know what I mean? Like if they don't.
什么样子是 unnecessarily?
Like for example, I'm the Witcher.
Yeah.
And you're what's his name? The bard. Dandelion, but they called him something else.
Dandelion.
Yeah, his name in the book is Dandelion.
真的？那不是一朵花吗？
Drop a coin to your Witcher.
等一下 ，Dandelion 是一朵花。
Yeah, 是。
OK， 但它的名字叫 Dandelion.
Dandelion, yeah.
这样不是很娘吗？
It's an interesting name choice, but then it's a fantasy world, so.
OK， 好。
It doesn't mean anything in the fantasy world, So, but he's a bard, right? He's a poet. He's a poet. He's an artist. So Dandelion probably fits him. I don't know. His real name is like 我忘记了。Artemis or something.
我忘记了，我也忘记了。
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
你的眼睛一定要这样吗？大家可以去看。
Oh, valley of plenty.
你可以拜托去 YouTube 看 Tom 的眼睛。
Another breakdown.
Yeah.
It's a stroke.
OK， 然后呢
？Okay, where was I?
Oh, the sex. 什么是 unnecessarily?
Yeah. So I'm the Witcher. Let me get into character. I need a tea. Vesemir. Or Vesemir. Isn't that his dad? Isn't Vesemir? I need a tea.
Mm-hmm.
And can you give me a tea?
Yes. Yes.
And scene. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Yes.
Okay, 给你茶，给你。
Thanks. So, 2 sugars. Is that how he speaks? That's how he speaks, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 sugars.
Uh-huh.
And then it cuts to a sex scene.
Oh.
Of me in a thingy. Or like, I don't know, I'll give you a better example. If the sex scene if it's not pushing the narrative forward, so if the 故事 doesn't move forward in any way, if the 做爱 doesn't mean anything. So for example, the Witcher 跟是 Yennefer, 你记得他吗？他们会做爱。
这是一个 progress.
There's a point and purpose because they're developing a relationship 关系 throughout the series, right? So they have to 做爱 because it's kind of like love and they love and hate each other at the same time, but they have this relationship. It's physical. But if you cut to if you like have him and Yen, I love you, Yen. Why are you leaving me? Oh, because of the magic. All the magic is everywhere. Don't leave me, Yen. And then it cuts to like a random like barbarian guy boffing some girl over a tree. There's no development of the story in that. It's just random gratuitous nudity, and I that doesn't push the story forward. So no, I'm not a fan of nudity unless there's a point to it. Like,
但是的 GOT 他们有很多，有太多哎。
Game of Thrones. They do have some of that though, and there is some unnecessary nudity.
对啊。
And gore in certain places, but unfortunately in the world,
大家喜欢
horny sells.
Yeah.
Sex sells.
This is what I heard. 就是他们就是希望用很多色情的东西 让大家来看。
They got a guy called Hodor. Hodor.
这也是在 in God 里面吗
Hodor.
谁啊 Hodor 是谁啊
He just says Hodor.
So it's like Groot.
He's like Groot, but the human version, right? He's like a big guy.
Okay.
And they put like a fake willy on him.
Ah.
Just to have him come out of bushes with a fake willy. I don't know why they did that though. There's no reason to do that. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't see why that drove the story forward in any way, apart from made people talk about it. Because it was like massive.
但是我不知道为什么 GOT 他们还是这么的有名，大家都还是很喜欢啊。
It's really good.
对啊，所以他们的故事，他们的故事还是很棒。
Yeah.
但是就是他们还是如果他们的故事还是很棒，他们不需要一些 boobies， 他们不需要 really attract people.
So for example, there was a scene where the mother of dragons. Are you ever going to watch this?
没有
Okay. So there was a woman called Daenerys Stormborn, right? And she has 3 dragon eggs.
Okay.
And they were gifted to her, sort of thing. And they hatched into dragons. They were never supposed to hatch, but they did.
Okay.
Right. And she went into a house.
是
And someone set it on fire.
Oh.
Right. And she had clothes on when she went into the house, I think. And the house burnt down.
Yeah.
And then she walked out. And she didn't have it with no. So the boobies was out. The boobies. I don't know why. The boobies was out. The boobies was out. And she came out of the house.
Yeah.
Not hurt. Right. She was impervious to fire. Yeah. Fire doesn't hurt. Right. It's driving the story forward in the sense of her character is flame proof. She's the mother of dragons, and that's where you, as the audience, you find out that fire doesn't hurt her, and she'll be okay with the dragons. They can't hurt her.
But apparently it can hurt her clothes.
Well, of course, because they're...
Yeah.
Well, of course.
但是感觉听起来好像是一种 reborn 的 concept.
The concept, right, yeah, rebirth. Yeah, I get that too, right?
对
But again, buffing over the tree or over a barrel around the back of a pub.
Right.
For no reason. No, cut, dramatic scene, cut, buff. No point. Made me think, actually, I thought this the other day about the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
Because you had it in The Boys as well. There was an invisible dude, right?
Yeah.
They have to be naked all the time. You have to be naked all the time.
为什么
Because the clothes aren't invisible. Just your skin is. You are invisible, but
等一下，
the
你
clothes
现在说 the actor 还是 the character in The Boys?
the character, the invisible dude, translucent, his name is.
对
But also, if you're an invisible person,
对啊
you have to be invisible. Like, you have to be naked all the time.
对啊
Do you know how cold it is?
也对耶
Imagine going out in England naked because you want to go and rob a bank. You'll have to do that naked.
对
It's cold. It's really cold.
Yeah, 但是
Your feet on the floor.
Yeah. 对耶，我没有想到这个问题。哎
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be really inconvenient.
嗯
You think, oh, yeah, I'm invisible. I can do the things. But
嗯，
see how cold though? You have to live in L or A, wouldn't you?
我加州
Yeah,
我
加州
CA
CA, yeah.
CA
You have to live in CA, yeah.
对啊，
Or like Texas. But you get sunburnt. What about that? Oh, would you though? Because you're invisible. Oh, God, that hurts my brain.
应
Would
该
the
不
sun
会吧
affect you
不
if
会
you're
吧
invisible?
因为如果是 the sun， 如果它真的可以 it will make shadow， do you mean
Right, but
right？ 但是
You're
invisible
still-
man 不会有
you're
shadow
still there though, because you can touch you. Like you're invisible. I can touch you, which means the sun would still hit you.
Can they touch you？ 真的吗？
Right. Well, the light might pass through you because you're invisible, but the heat would hit you because you're still there. No?
我不知道哎。
Because you can touch. You can
我不记得。
touch when you're invisible. You touch things. They can move
可以啊。
stuff. Yeah, you're not a ghost.
Oh.
You're just invisible. So you just can't. People just can't see you. So the light might go through. No shadow.
有可能哦，但是是因为是 invisible，
But you could get sunburnt.
不知道，他们没有这么的 detail， 但是我懂你的意思，这是应该是会发生的。If that's real.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
screwed if I'm the invisible man
Yeah.
and I go outside. Not only is it too cold to do that,
Yeah.
because I'd go out, I'd go like, babe, I'm going out, invisible, out the door, babe, I'm coming back in. Way too cold.
太冷了。
太冷.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
一样，sunburn 也是啊，你就
And I get sunburn
对啊，
now.
你就马上变红色的。
Yeah, I'd come back and right, well, ow. And I couldn't just wear a hat or some socks
不行啊
because they see it.
Yeah. 就看到帽子跟袜子。
I wouldn't be a very good invisible person, would I?
Yeah, no.
Anyway, so do you want to watch Game of Thrones?
不会啊，
Really? It's
太
really,
多了啦，我
it's
不
really
知
well
道
written.
哎。
Really well written.
好啦，我试试看啊。他
I think mainly, I tell you one more reason. One more reason is because one thing that got me, thing that hooked me, is because no one in the thing that the 95% of the people you see in it
嗯
don't stay in it.
哦
Anyone can be killed at any point. There's no main characters, really. There is during the season,
嗯，
but they get killed off rapid.
为什么？那为什么你还喜欢？
Because I was like,
哦，就是有很多的 shock 这样吗？
what? Yeah, because things that usually surprise me. You know, in stories, I'm usually like, yeah, well, she's gonna, blah 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 blah, or they're gonna 100% in a minute. They're gonna, or she's gonna be the blah 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 blah.
对
And you're like, you're the director or whatever. You did that,
呀，对啊，
And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. But in that, totally wrong. Just totes wrong. Do you know what's his Wilford?
Yeah.
He's in it,
哦，
and he's a big actor in England, right? He's quite a. He dies in everything.
他是英国人，
But,
他是
yeah.
听不出来耶，
Yeah, well, he's an English guy in Snowpiercer.
有吗？
He is, yeah, he's English, yeah.
我没有听得出
All
来
right,
他是
Melanie.
啊，all right，all
All
right，
right, Melanie.
哦
You're an engineer. Come on,
对
up you
耶，
come.
哎，我没有发现，哎呦，你好聪明哦！我说他很聪明，
because you read the 字幕
没有
instead of listening to them.
如果是很难的，我听不懂的，我会看，
Mm.
但是我通常都是听他们的声音。
Everyone else is
Yeah.
American pretty much.
嗯，对啊，
Apart from
就是还有那个 Josie 也是英国人
yeah,
吗，
他是英国人 yeah.
对 ，OK，
Yeah.
我知道他就是因为他的腔比较不一样。
And that woman they found in the nuclear reactor.
他是吗？
Yeah,
他也是
yeah.
，OK。
But then other than that, but the main character anyway, he's in it.
所以 Wilford 也在里面，
Yeah,
他也是一个很大的角色。
he's a big actor.
那他也死了
He dies in everything.
哈，
He dies in everything.
所以他也 come back in everything。
No, he just in every movie he's ever been in,
嗯，
he dies. The his character dies pretty much in everything.
But not on the Snowpiercer。
Yeah. Well, he died pretty much, right? Well, spoilers.
没有啦
Spoilers.
他没有死啦。
Well, he's not technically, but I think it was implied. It was implied. But
没有
yeah.
啦。
Anyway, so in Game of Thrones, he's in it,
Yeah.
right? And I thought, well, he's a main guy. They've planned already. I've already read. They've planned 2 or 3 seasons. So okay, cool. So this character is going to continue through the seasons.
我不知道为什么来，I don't，我真的不知道为什么，我就是不喜欢 裸体，我不喜欢 nudity new 再讲一次
New series?
不是 nudity 是不是
nudity 吗
nudity
Nudity, yeah.
我就是不喜欢 nudity 我不知道为什么就是我不是来害羞我害羞是第一个但是因为我觉得你那时候我们在看The Game of Thrones 的时候前面真的有太多会让我觉得很烦
What do you not like any nudity or is it just like male nudity or is it female nudity? What is it?
都有都一样
Which one makes you more 害羞
Not 害羞就是觉得我不想看 Like don't show it to me
Is it more because what was the boys had nudity?
有
There was willies in there.
有我就不喜欢
I don't think there's any boobs in there.
没有
There's willies in there though.
Yeah 对
There was
The deep
No, translucent.
是吗
Because he was naked in the toilet, wasn't he? Spying on the girls.
我忘记反正我记得有啦我记得有对但是我的感觉就是我也有害羞但是害羞 maybe 就是 30%
Right.
然后剩下的 70% 就是我真的不要看就是
You just don't like the naked bodies.
不喜欢对啊很奇怪哈
What you mean? Sorry, do you mean on TV?
对 on TV 那这
In real life? Just in life?
我也不喜欢啊就 TV 我就不喜欢我怎么会想要在 real life 看到对不对
Yeah.
你不一样你不要想你自己你不一样
Well, you put like the kids in the bath and go, oh.
没有啦
Disgusting.
就是别人的我不喜
Just
欢
不一样 so people you don't know.
对
You don't want to see people you don't know naked.
Well, even Irene 如果是 naked 我也不想看啊你懂我意思吗
Oh, okay.
我不想看就是不要给我看我会觉得很烦
That's interesting. So it's the nudity that puts you off. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the Game of Thrones isn't all there is nudity for sure.
Yeah.
A bunch of it.
对啊
Male and female just they just get it out.
对
But that's not the point in the story. It's not like a porn.
好啦好啦
It's like a drama. It's basically a fantasy drama
我懂你的意思
with
啦
nudity.
我有看新闻
It's a great story.
我知道就是现在那个 Game of Thrones 现在在台湾又很红 Like it's again Like getting more popular
Now.
again 再一次
Yeah, yeah.
所以大家就说赶快去看去看
I
那
tell you,
个重播
我会解释为什么 They're
什么
they're doing a prequel.
哦真的啊
They're making so they're doing the stuff that happened before the Game of Thrones.
难怪因为大家又开始在一直讲 Game of Thrones 我想说到底为什么好看来在哪里好看 So 好啦 我试试看
It's quite it ends badly. It ends in a rush.
就是不好的 ending
The writers
这样
basically the reason is I think essentially because
太贵
No, it made loads of money. Like it was smashing it to bits.
那为
But
什么
the author who wrote the books hasn't finished the book. Hasn't finished the last book. So no, he doesn't know how it ends.
ending 那就不要拍啊
So well, no, they have to because people want it. The audience want it. They want a new season like every year, sort of thing. You know, we're all like, "Come on, where is it then? Come next," and it was making so much money.
所以电视没了但是书还没完
Hi, May. 对
好奇怪哦
It's 奇怪. So the writers had to write it themselves. The TV writers had to write the ending themselves.
啊
And it was rushed and wasn't as well received by the audience as it could have been. You'll maybe find out if you watch it. It's 6 seasons long.
好久啊
Yeah, and it takes a while because 他们的有这个show 有很多的不一样的名字 like family 名字 like Huang and Tang and all this kind of thing, but they're not Huang and Tang.
你是说
they're like
是在英文里面
the Mawsons and the Snows and the whatever, you know.
你是说他们是特别的还是他们不是特别他们是很 common
No, I mean, there's just so many families in the show.
Yeah.
The Tyrells and the Lannisters
就有很多名字
and
这
the
样
Browns or whatever. Yeah, there's just so many of them. You're like, so who's that? They're with that family and that family's with this family.
Oh my god.
Who's that? And
完蛋了
he's bonking her and she's from that family. They don't like them. And then it's all about relationships.
你知道我真的很不会记得名字
Was that? Yeah, and I didn't get used to it for ages. But when you do, you're like really bought in because you're like...
在哪一个 season 让你真的很喜欢你喜欢哪一个
Season 1
Season 1 哦 Season 1你就很
The
喜欢
last episode of Season 1.
这么久啊
I was like...
Oh, the end. 哦，是那个结局 the ending 让你很惊讶这样吗
It was just the twist at the end of it. And I was like, I cannot believe that actually happened. And they wrote that. And that was the actual thing. And now I need to know what happens. Because you can't just do that.
所以是每一个 season 的结尾的 ending 都是一样的嘛？就是都是给你 like 一个很大的 twist.
There's always a cliffhanger. Like, you know, there's something that keeps you on at the end. But after the first one, I was like, right, this is going to be one of those kind of shows. So I need to know who else is going to get what and what's going to happen to them. And you should try.
好啊，好，我再试试看。
And try and just cover your eyes when there's
我就会 fast
nudity.
forward 这样，就 fast forward.
There's only, I mean, it doesn't last forever. Just there's some, you know, there's some nude scenes and you'll just have to go, and then move on. There's also like some really gory scenes.
什么是 gory?
You know, like very, very bloody.
哦，那个我也不喜欢。
And violent.
那会不会我就 skip
really
很
violent
多
scenes. Really, well then, I mean,
我就会 skip the whole episode.
Nudity and violence, you're going to be skipping a lot.
就全部都 skip.
Yeah. No, there's a lot.
但是 The Boys 他们有很多血的画面 right 那个吓死我了，我想说
Yeah.
我看到了吗？
Yeah.
我看到什么东西了
Yeah, that was alright. I really enjoyed The Boys and I'm glad there's another season coming out.
哦，真的有
And 4, yeah, 3 and 4. I think they've booked in.
Yeah, The Boys 很好看，大家可以去看。现在我们还在看 Snowpiercer， 我们看完了 Snowpiercer.
Job done. And it's the end, I think.
哦，真的没有了。
Well, they found the, you know, spoilers.
对啊，不要讲。
But they found the thing and they're there now and
对啊
that's the thing.
那我们就要再找另外一个不一样的。我们要再找一个我们晚上可以看的 TV series。
我们需要找到。
昨天我在看一个台湾的那个电视节目，就是 That's Open， 我们来开一集。
Yeah, I might like watch that.
好不好？我们一起看。
Well, because you got to tell me first, though.
他们现在还在 the second episode.
Because I like the principle of going into a really horrible, dirty place and doing it up.
Yeah.
I like that principle. But is that what they do?
但是他们没有这么 detail， 就是告诉你他们怎么 tidy up， 怎么 do it up。他们就是很快的做完的 first preparation， 然后 get into selling and you know.
I like the doing up bit. That's what I like.
那你应该不会看。
Really?
对。
I like them tidying and
也有很多 dramas.
Is it?
Yeah, 有很多，但是不一样的 drama。那个 drama 是在看
It's a reality TV.
Humanity 的 drama， 就是他们可能 maybe 有什么一些那什么 disagreement， 还有什么 fight argue 这些，就是有很多，所以我觉得你应该不会喜欢。但是我会想看，是因为他们都是我喜欢的 actors and actress， 不是 actor actress， 就是他们是
This is a reality show.
对他们，你会怎么
It's a reality TV show.
对，但是你会怎么说那些人
Celebrity，
我喜欢这些 celebrities， 这些艺人 we call it 艺人。
Yeah.
对啊。
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, 我喜欢那个 principal， 我也喜欢。对。
I'd like to see a old rundown house, do it up, put new furniture in and stuff like that, and then sell it or something. That'd be cool.
但是他们没有到那么 detail 啦。
They don't do that.
I read it， 但他们没有那么 detail， 他们就是比较。
What did they do in the first one? They tidied up.
打扫啊，
and then
打扫，然后so far 他们把东西都丢掉了。
And that's it.
对 ，so far that's.
And then the second one?
不知道，我还不知道。对啊，所以what I read 就是他们是在 focusing on the 团结，就是 everyone let's do one thing together and but you will find out you know some people they will have a different opinion and then you have to just go through it figure out 这种。
Okay.
对啊。
Other than that, I don't know. We've got a few saved to our list, haven't we? Through on our Netflix list and our thingy. Oh, Amazon's got a few actually. I haven't. We need to look at those because we haven't looked at those. Because I did save a few, I think. To the list.
有 Moonlight 是 Marvel 新的 Marvel.
Oh, we started that. Yeah, did you like that?
Moon 什么的
Yeah,
是 Moonlight 吗？
It's that
新的
the guy it's the American guy who is with an English accent.
对对
I can't remember. 我忘记了他的名字。
对，我们再看那个，我们应该也要把它看完，因为大家也
Did you like it?
I'm not into it yet， 但是我们可以再试试看。Because we didn't have time， 因为我们有孩子。
I wanted to see what what that was about.
Yeah,
but
但是大家也都在讲这个
Yeah.
大家都说哎有 Marvel 新的 Marvel 赶快去看
That's Disney, right? Disney Plus.
对
Yeah.
对，在 Marvel 上面，所以还是有很多好看的啊，你们可以 recommend 给我们。
Yeah, we do.
对，
We need recommendations. Recommendations without nudity, or with if it's as long as it drives the story forward.
对，不要太多哈。
There's no nudity in Marvel. There's no nudity in Marvel.
我们还没有看上汽。
Haven't you seen it? I saw it.
还没。
Yeah.
哦，你看过了吗？全部
Most of it, I skipped a lot of it
哦。
because.
你是觉得 Marvel
Marvel.
你们是觉得 Marvel 漫威越来越不好看了？
Yeah.
Like 你已经没有那个 passionate。
Me?
对啊。
Me specifically?
对。
Yeah.
你没有热，为什么啊？是什么东西让
because nothing can top the Avengers so far.
我也觉得
And nothing's come close to it. And these new characters are meh compared to like Iron Man and Thor and that kind of stuff. They're just meh. Do you know what I mean? Like the Hulk's gone, Iron Man's gone, Captain America's gone, Thor's gone.
但是你不觉得就是这个 writer 这个作者他想要再 create 另外一个不一样的 team？
They are, yeah. I mean, they're setting up for another Avengers.
对啊。
But like, don't get me wrong, Dr. Marvel, Doctor Strange. I like that. That looks cool. His powers are cool.
你是说新的吗？那个 Spider-Man 蜘蛛人跟 Doctor Strange？
No, there's a new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh.
Because at the end of the new Spider-Man movie, Doctor Strange opens up the multiverse.
对。
And the doors are open now, and weird stuff comes through.
对啊。
And his new movie.
有新的了。
Yeah, the new 特别医生。
奇怪医生吧。
奇怪，对，
奇怪医生。
奇怪特别的。Special doctor.
他会生气哦。I'm Doctor Strange, not special.
Yeah. Special. What was I saying? 奇怪医生
Yeah, 奇怪医生
the 新的电影是The Multiverse of Madness, and it's about all of those things that came in and get them out.
我们可以去看了吗？
我们有3个孩子。
要，但是妈妈她可以。
Yeah. I don't know when it's out actually.
我们赶快去看，我好想看哦，因为它刚好是 connect 这个蜘蛛人的故事。
Yeah, because it happens just after that.
对啊。
But I'll come down. Oh no! It comes out on the 4th of May.
5月啊，好啦，还有1个月，还有1个月，我们可以等一下啦。
Yeah. Also, Thor, a new Thor movie called Love and Thunder.
所以他们现在就在 review 以前的故事，
I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on.
所以在 Netflix 不是在 Netflix， 在 Disney Plus 上面，他们在介绍新的 Marvel 角色，然后现在在电影院 cinema 他们在 review 以前 Marvel 的故事
，Yeah，
对不对
？Yeah，
他们在玩两边不一样的游戏。
They are anyway. They're setting up for the new Avenger movie. The new Avengers with all these people like with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and whatever else, and they're trying to introduce all these new characters. But for me, it was like
是一样的 director 吗
？Of the Avengers, no.
对，不一样。现在的新的角色不一样，所以你已经不想要再 follow 了。
I mean, I'll totally see the new Avengers because I want to see if it's as good. But the bad guy has to be as bad. Like Thanos was a great baddie.
Yeah.
And he was always in the background of most of the other movies. Like he was always in the up there somewhere doing something, and there was always like a at the end of the credits, there was always a scene with him or something happening with him. He was coming, and then eventually the Avengers, and he came.
Yeah.
But right now there isn't one. I love Loki. You didn't see it, did you?
没有 Loki 没有。
I loved it on Disney Plus. Loki was great.
有，你那时候有看，但是我没看。
Because they were introducing the multiverse in Loki, like playing around with time and different universes and stuff. And they introduced the bad guy in that one, who could be quite bad. But
所以 he might 那个 Buddy 应该会在新的。
我不知道如果他是的新的 like 坏人，但是我上 Galactus Galactus, I think, is the bad guy. He would have to be the next one.
好啦，我们还是要 follow 一下啦，我们还是看一下那个 Marvel 的。
But like the Black Widow, what's the other one? Hawkeye, the Winter Soldier, and the Falcon or something.
你说那些 series 吗？
Yeah,
那些系列 ，yeah，我记得。
Did you like them? I can't remember.
有，我喜欢 Hawkeye， 还有 Black Widow， 我都喜欢。
WandaVision we watched as well.
WandaVision 我们看过了。
She's in the new Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, 真的
Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. She's in it. Yeah, so it's all kind of crossing over with the TV series. They're all sort of crossing into each other, and they appear somewhere. But yeah,
我们还是要回到我们的 movie schedule 啦。因为我们也喜欢看电影，不是吗？
Yeah, we did.
所以我们还是要 follow 一下。
We should definitely. So in May, we'll go and see it.
好，跟妈妈 schedule 一下，跟 nanny schedule 一下。我们现在就
make sure we can get nanny.
我们就 book nanny， 现在就 book 她，就 like you know 5月份我们要去看。
Book her a month in advance, and then go off to the other. Yeah, that'd be great.
对啊。
Hopefully, Maxie will.
她太可爱了。Maxie 太可爱了，但是他真的是一个不喜欢好好睡觉的孩子。
Yeah, he needs to. Yeah, but then I think Mum needs to come around a bit more and sit down with him. But still,
喜欢你的家人。
You guys,
yeah,
where are they?
在他们的家。
I can tell you what Jane's doing. She's probably running.
哦，对，他常常在跑步的时候。
她喜欢。
对，然後 Emma 在开车。
Emma's driving, or maybe at work.
Yeah.
Doing whatever nurses do, nursing stuff. And yeah, Kara's probably running.
哦 Kara 喜欢
Yeah.
跑步的时候，明天我会见到 Kara， 好开心哦。
We did. We met Kara, and we love her a lot.
Yeah.
She is she's essentially our auntie now.
对。我们的 family auntie as well. It's not just Mandarin Monkey
Yeah,
auntie.
our kids loved her, which was so welcoming. Our kids loved her. And off she goes to Portland. She might be moving to the UK, which is interesting.
对，好像跟
Brighton.
对，跟 Jemima 住的地方
live near Jemima,
差不多，对啊。
Yeah.
好啦，不管你现在在哪里，在听我们广播，我们都希望你今天过得好，然后赶快去 download 我们的 Mandarin Monkey Podcast app，download Mandaboo， 然后练习你的中文。有任何的 new idea 你想要告诉我们，也欢迎你写信到 chat@mandarinmonkey.com.
You certainly can, and if you were thinking about jumping into Mandarin lessons, you can do with Mandarin Monkey completely for free. To start with, you get 30 minutes free with one of our native speaking teachers.
没错。
There's no hooks, no strings, no anything attached. Just come along, stick your email in, pick a good time,
对啊。
and then talk to one of our teachers. See if you like them, and if you do, stick on board and jump aboard with Mandarin Monkey. We'd certainly welcome you, especially before the prices go up in May.
没错，谢谢你收听，谢谢你收看，我们下次见喽，拜。